I'm going to show you how to set up the foldable for your stock market vocabulary. You need to get a piece of paper. Colored paper would probably be best, but if you prefer white, you can get white paper. The paper is over on the bin next to my door. Right, once you have your piece of paper, you're going to hold it sideways, not this way, but sideways. Okay, what I like to do is I like to fold it in half. Okay, and once you fold it in half, then you can bring each of the edges to the middle. And you'll have your little foldable here. Eventually, when you're done writing everything, you can cut the little tabs. You can see my example. I attached my example. That's where you're actually going to get the vocab and the definitions. But I wouldn't cut it until after you're done writing everything. So here's what the foldable set up like. You have the outside, you have the inside. All right. Now, we need to set up 7 rows. So in order to do that, hold on a minute, let me move my camera. In order to do that, what you need to do is get a ruler or some kind of straight edge and just kind of estimate and draw lines about halfway. So you're going to cut the foldable in half. Okay. The top half we're going to, the top half we're going to put into 4 sections. The bottom half we're going to put into 3 sections. Now when I just did mine, it looks like I made my bottom half a little bit longer. So I'm going to flip this around. Okay. So cut it in half. Mine wasn't exactly halfway, which is okay, but try to cut it in half. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and with the top half, you're going to kind of estimate and draw a line and cut that in half. And then for the top half, each of those halves, cut them in half. And for mine, it looks like it's about the width of a ruler. They don't have to be exactly even. You can measure them if you want to, but they should, just somewhat even. So by doing that, you have 4 sections in the top half. Okay, so once again, what you're going to do is you're going to find about the halfway mark, draw a line, and then you're going to take the top half, cut it in half, and then mark each of the halves in half. And you'll have 4 sections. Now the bottom, you only need 3 sections, and the bottom will have a little bit more writing, so they're going to be a little larger sections. So just kind of estimate it. And I can kind of estimate it with my ruler here. You're just going to make 3 sections. So 1, and just kind of make them somewhat even. Okay. And voila, you have 7 sections. Now, you want to go ahead and do it on the inside also. So I would recommend doing this. I would recommend putting a line down the middle. So with it folded, I would just take my ruler and go like this. Okay. And then leave one of the sides that you already wrote on, leave it closed, and then just go ahead, use your ruler, and go straight across from that. And I found this to be the easiest way to do this. And like I said, they don't have to be perfectly measured out. But, oop, one more. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to close this flap. I'm going to open up the right side. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. So I'm going to, let's see if you can see it all. I'm just going to take my ruler. And I have rulers over by the paper. You might have to share them if you don't have your own. Or you can just use the side of your folder or something like that. I also have some yardsticks up on the front board. If you want to use the yardsticks, you can, if there's not enough rulers, you can go and grab a yardstick. But I guess there's like only 8 to 10 people in a class, so I should have enough rulers. Okay, so now you have your foldable. It has 7 sections. When you're done writing, you're going to cut each of the tabs in the front, just the front. Don't cut them all the way through. And then it'll look like this. So when you're all done, let me show you when it's finished. Your foldable is going to look like this. Okay. And then, so the words will be on the outside, and when you open it up, the vocab for that word will be on the inside. Right, and we'll go over this in class. Next time I see you in class, we'll go over all the vocab in class. All right, have a great day.